Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. In today's video, like the title of the video says, I am going to be setting up our September monthly budget using my Mind Your Money Simple Budget workbook for the very first time. So I'm going to be using the paperback cover. This is available on Amazon. There's two versions, paperback and also a hardcover. So I'm excited to use this for the first time. And this is the third month of the third quarter. So we're wrapping up almost in the fourth quarter. So I already decided I'm going to use some of these stickers here. Some of these are from Her Courage to Plan, and I'll be using those. And then I have, all of these are from Her Courage to Plan, except for this here. I bought this from Plan Your One Life, and I bought these from Cloth and Paper. I'm not sure how I'm going to use them yet, but this is my September budget reset. So I'm going to do whatever I like to do in this video to get prepared for September, since we're going to be closing out the month and we have some goals that we want to hit. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is set up my notes page and then put down my date dots, and I'll try to figure out whether I'm going to speed through this or I'll just like cut some of it out, because putting down date dots does take a long time, and I don't want to take up all of your time here. And I hope that you find some inspiration to get set up for your monthly budget. And let's get started with these date dots, or these date wedges. Again, these are from Her Courage to Plan. September starts on a Thursday and the last day of the month is a Friday. So we're going to have 5 paychecks this month. So I'm super excited about that. Let's see how much money we can allocate to our goals and make it happen, right? We have to plan and put our goals on paper, write our goals down, leave a voice memo, something, so we know what to do for the month, okay, for our budget. And please forgive the lighting. It's late at night and my household is sleeping, so I didn't use the extra light today because I didn't want to wake anybody up, and I didn't want to have to do the setup and pull down because I am batch recording. So please bear with me with the lighting. I'm going to try my best to make sure you guys can see everything clearly. Hey y'all, Editing Tasha here. I realize now that I'm looking back at this and editing this video that the date wedges are really hard to see. The camera's not picking it up, but I think when I add the other stickers, you guys will get to see it more clearly. So I'm really sorry about that. 27, 28, I know it's hot, 29, and 30. Okay, all of our date dots are down. Again, this is September, and I want to go over our goals. It's really just going over my top 3 for the month of September. I know that I used to post my top 3 goals every week on Instagram, and I have fell off, and I need to get back to it, because it's important to have something to look forward to, something to attain. You shouldn't go through any month or any week blindly. You should definitely have a plan, and I want to set these goals and make sure that we stay accountable to each other, okay? So we're in 2022. I think I'm going to put this here, only because, you know what? Should I put it here? Put it here. I don't know. I hope I don't regret it later. All right, 2022 September. And it's going to be a September to remember. Let me grab another little color set here, because I don't know if I like this one. Or maybe I should. You know what? I'll use the yellow. I was going to switch the colors because this first full week for me is actually August. So August 28th. Nope. Yeah, let me use those. Let me get August 28th, August 29th, August 30th. And let me see. I might not have the wedges, but I'll use these dots. I have these dots. Oh, nope. I got purple. There we go. I will use this purple wedges from Her Courage to Plan to go ahead and put those down so I can know that this is a blended week, right? So the first week of September, the 28th, Lord help me, the 29th. Sometimes I feel like I'm trying to move so fast. All right, the 30th, and then of course 31st, because there are 31 days in August. I'm glad we have an extra week. It feels like we have an extra week. So, all right. Paydays for us are every Friday. So I'm going to put my paydays down. Are you getting a golden month in September? Let me know down below. And what do you tend to do with your golden months? I know some people say, they save it towards getting 1 month ahead. Some people are putting extra towards their emergency fund. Some people are paying down extra debt. And now that the student loans, or at least up to $20,000 of student loans, have been forgiven, and the forbearance or the no interest pause is continued until January, what do you guys plan to do? Maybe you'll take that extra paycheck and put it towards your high interest debt. Let me know. I'm happy that people are getting it. I'm not even upset. And I know that anyone who paid off their loans during the pandemic era, they're saying that you can request a refund, and I could, because I paid off my student loans in that time frame. But I don't know, tax implications and stuff, it's got me thinking maybe I won't even do that. So we do have a birthday in the month. These look more like Christmas, but I'm still going to use these anyway because this was a freebie, I think, from Her Courage to Plan. So my second son has a birthday in the month of September, and we are going to celebrate him. So I'm going to put this down. I think this one looks cute too. So we're going to celebrate his birthday. And then there's back to school. So let me use these. Let me use this here, this set of books. Back to school is the 8th. All right, so I'm going to put that here. And I know there's no school on the 5th, obviously, because that's Labor Day. So I'm going to put this little here. I want to use up these things. I bought it, so I should use it. And you know what? I think I'm going to track my water intake for the month of September. I'm a busy mom. I'm going to be drinking. Where should I put it, though? I don't even... Yeah, you know what? I'll put it down here in my to-do goals and affirmation section, because I want to make sure I write my goals out here. Even though I'm going to do like a kind of a brain dump on this side, I still want to make sure I have my goals in set. So September bills, first of all, we know that on the 1st there's rent and Geico, and I think I'm regretting writing it in, but it's going to be okay. I'm going to take my time so I don't mess this up. I want this to be nice. PSEG, that's my electricity company, so I'm going to write it here. PSEG is due here. This pen writes really smooth on this paper, so I like this. I don't know if it's going to bleed through. You can see it a little. There's a little bit of shadow, but not too much. And this is a Parku 0.5 pen. I really like these because they dry really, really fast. They do not smudge at all. Then I have National Grid, which is now due on the 25th, I believe. So I'm going to write it here. Even though we are 1 month ahead, I do like to see on my budget calendar where bills are due. Okay. Then we have Metro PCS, which is due on the 18th. Or is it the 19th? No, it's the 18th. And I have Spectrum, which is due on the 19th. And that's just for internet. YMCA is due on the 1st also. That's a new one. And most of our bills hit the credit card first, and then we pay them off with money we saved in the previous month. So I still like to track it here. Nonetheless, we have 2 life insurance policies, so that they're with Allstate. So the first one will come out around the 13th. The second one will come out around the 19th, usually on or a day after. But it's due on this date. Then we have, I think that's everything. So we have our rent, our car insurance, we have YMCA, we have electricity bill, life insurance, utility, internet, utility cell phone, utility gas. That is everything. All right, and we plan on investing in all of that with this paycheck, but we're going to be focused on 3 goals. 1, I want 10 no spends this month. So that is number 1, so that we can stay focused and not use too much of our income to spend on random frivolous things. Like, we want to be very intentional, because again, we have back to school this month, we have a birthday this month, and it's ending out the quarter, so we want to do our best. And then going into the holiday season, we need money for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, all those things. So we have our second son's birthday, and he'll be turning the big 5, a whole hand. I'm so excited for him. And starting kindergarten, so it's a big deal. And then we need to save at least, this is an odd number, y'all, $1,986 for next month's bills, and that is for October's bills. So I need to make sure we put that much aside. We already have the bill money for September because we saved it in August, and we do have this paycheck, which is falling into the first week of September, but it's still kind of blended with August, so we should have enough to pay all of September's bills by the 2nd, and that's going to be great. So, and then water tracker. I mean, this is a daily one, but let's say I have, let's do, I don't know if this is too low, you guys, let me know. 32 ounces daily. 32 ounces daily. So that means 32 ounces by 30 days. Let's say 30 days. That will be 960 ounces of water. So that's 960 ounces of water that I'd have to drink, and I need to do that. So that's my goal for water, and I like to write it out here. So let me just quickly write out the goals. So my GOALS, very simple but to the point. Have 10 no spends. 2, celebrate J2, it's my son's birthday. And then, oh my gosh, and we need to know, these are goals, but these are not like reminders yet. I need to remind myself what. Save $1,986 for October's bills. We have an increase in rent. We have a new gym membership fee that we are using. So I need to make sure we get fit, we get healthy, and we stay active even during the cold months. Okay, so I need to remember, and I'm writing these pretty big. Remember, school starts, oh my gosh, for all 3 kids on the same day. Oh my gosh. My oldest is going to high school. My 2 youngest, one is going to kindergarten, one is going to pre-K. So dang, it's a lot going on. So 9/8/22. So exciting. Okay, so that's it for that. I'm keeping it simple, right? Still continuing to budget. Now we can work on this monthly budget, okay? So I do have to turn it, y'all. It's just easier for me to work it that way. And let me get my scripts. Let's see. I like setting up for a new month. It's just so fun. Oh, I used September already. Okay, no worries. I'm going to write September right here. Okay, and this is 2022. All right, the planned income, we are looking at a combined total of $3,300. So for income one, this is going to be for W-2. We're going to plan for $3,000, and then for side income, we're going to plan for $300. That's what we're going to do. And the total is, of course, $3,300. So our monthly bills include all of our utilities, rent, all of that. I'm just going to write this in quickly and speed past it because it's probably going to take me a long time. I hope it doesn't, but these are the bills that we need to pay, but we're saving this money up for October. So these are all the bills that are due in October that we're going to be saving up for, okay? So that's $1,400 for rent, then car insurance, and I'm going to put /YMCA because I have more bills going forward. So, and I don't know how long we'll keep the membership. I know we're going to keep it throughout the end of the year, and we'll see. So the car insurance is $69, and the YMCA is going to be budgeted at $97. And then we have our utility bills. So we have PSEG, we have National Grid, and we're going to budget $50 for our electricity and $82 for our gas heat. So National Grid is the gas heat provider. They sent me a letter. Basically, they enrolled me in a budget billing, something like that. And they're basically going to be charging me one price every single month until the end of the year, I think. So we'll see how that goes. But we're going to budget for $82, and whatever the actual bill is, I guess if it's less than that, they'll give us a credit. Then we have the cell phone bill. There's Metro PCS, and I think I said it was $115, but it's actually $118. I don't know I think it's going to be $115 in October, but I'm going to budget a little bit more just in case. I like to have some wiggle room because let me see if we can budget our categories a little higher. All right. We always round down on our income. We round up on our expenses to make sure we can actually take care of all these things. So then there's Spectrum, and Spectrum is just internet, and that is going to be budgeted at $55. And then we have life insurance, I think, Allstate. So Allstate is $69, and that's for 2 life insurance policies. And then we have a special offering that we like to give, and that is called First Fruits. And I hope I have everything. I'll know when I do my calculation because I'm looking at my spreadsheet right now. I think I have everything marked down correctly. So that's $60. So let's add that up and see if we did it right. I hope you can see it clearly. Okay, so we have 1,400 plus 69 plus 97 plus 50, 82, 118, 55, 69, 60. That's $2,000. Did I really? I thought it was 1986. Okay, we'll keep it at 2,000. Oh yeah, I see why I did that. Okay, it's just easier. But we need at least 1,986. Again, rounding up on our bills and rounding down on our income. Okay, so our monthly bills is $2,000. All right, so annual bills is our first monthly savings, and we are going to save $40 for that. That's the plan. And then we are going to invest, of course, to keep in line with our Q3 investment goals, and that is going to be $200. And then we want to save for the emergency fund. I used some of the emergency fund to pay down our credit card for some summer fun we were having. So we really need to beat this up. And we are expecting a refund. And when that refund comes, we're going to put that straight to the emergency funds. I'm praying that we will finish it. We're going to finish it. We're going to get the emergency fund fully funded at $20,000 by the end of this month. All right. Then I think I should count the cushion, or maybe not. No, I think I'm just going to leave it like that. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave that. So $440 is the amount of our savings. This is money that we're saving or investing. So $440 total. All right. And then for miscellaneous, that's anything that's could change and could fluctuate. So we're going to save some money aside in our cushion. And this is money that basically stays in the account, and we'll use that to pay back the credit card for when we go grocery shopping, if we go out to eat randomly, if we're giving something randomly. That's what that is. So we're hoping to add a minimum of $160. Again, we have some rollover from August, although I haven't officially closed out August yet. But whatever is there, we're going to work with it. We're going to work with it. What else is next? Our tithe, which is an important part of our budget. It's our foundation, and we are planning to give at least $300. And we're taking out cash. So our cash is for spending money, is for household items, is to save for challenges and stuff like that. So $400 there. And I hope I did this right, because I'm feeling a little bit nervous about it. But we're gonna check this out. That's $860, and we'll see if I did a zero-based budget or not right now. So let's turn this over and let's calculate everything. $2,000, not $20,000. $2,000 for monthly bills, $440 for monthly savings, and $860 for miscellaneous. That's $3,300. Boom. Zero-based budget. Yeah. I'm excited. All right, I'm corny, I know. So zero remaining. That means we do have a zero-based budget. And there's a budget check at the bottom here. This budget check, if you decide that maybe you don't want the budget workbook, I do have these individual digital downloads available on my website, TashaLovesLife.com. And if you download the digital version that you can use in Excel or Google Sheets, or even, I don't know if you might be able to open it with GoodNotes, but anyway, if you purchase this and download it digitally, you can go ahead and input your numbers. It will automatically calculate your totals. All you have to do is put them in. And then on the actual side, when you close out your monthly budget, everything you type in on this side will be automatically typed in this side. I'm probably long-winded, but I just wanted to explain that for those who are not really big pen and paper types. Yeah, but there are options. So for the budget check, our income that we're working with, and this is a combination of the W-2 and side income that we plan to use, $3,300. For our bills, we're going to be saving $2,000. And again, this is for October's bills, okay? For savings, we plan on saving at least $440. And for miscellaneous, that's $860. And of course, again, that's a zero-based budget. Zero-based budget. ZBB. Corny. All right, so that's our monthly budget broken down by the numbers. And I will set up my budget by paycheck in the next video. And that is it. That is all. That is everything. Don't forget that if you decide to purchase this, I will put the link in the description box. I will appreciate it so much, because you are helping our family reach financial independence. And hopefully you'll be inspired to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. So I would normally set this up with you now. I think I did that in last month's budget reset, but I'm not going to do that this month. I'm pretty much just going to write in what I'm tracking. I'm tracking all of our money moves from our Capital One account that we use to, you know, transfer funds and save and whatnot. I wrote this in the wrong space, but that's okay. This is for September. And then I also track our Capital One credit card. So you'll see me, I'm still doing it. I'm writing the wrong information in there. But anyway, I was supposed to write the month here and the account here, but it's all good. Life goes on. So I am going to be tracking all of this information every single week. And I'm going to continue doing it even when it may not feel like a good thing to do. I know it's a good thing to do. Sometimes we don't want to track our money. Sometimes we just like get a little besides ourselves because maybe, you know, there's a recession. There's a lot going on in the world. There are a lot of things that are not happening, but we're still going to do our best to make sure we mind our money and manage it well. Okay. We're going to do our best to make sure we are staying within our budget. We're going to make sure that we're taking advantage of all the ways we can earn extra money so that we can build up our savings. We can invest more. We can plan for our future and our children and even our grandchildren's futures. So let's go ahead and do that. I know we need to save for our purpose funds. Okay, we save on purpose, and our purpose funds, we have about 12 or maybe almost 15 of them. But my number one focus as I'm doing my family's budget is to make sure that we put money aside for gifts, because we have 3 birthdays in the latter part of this year, one in September, one in November, and one in December. So we need to put aside money for gifts. And also we need to make sure we put money aside for Christmas. 2 different funds. So that is it for those goals. I hope I'm not missing anything. That's what I'm trying to make sure. I hope I'm not missing anything that I need to do. I think that's it. And then of course, our next month's bills is included in that, and I will share that at the end. And I will do a monthly net worth update. I'm also going to close out August budget. I'm not sure. Hopefully it comes out within this week. Okay, so you might be seeing 2 videos from me on Monday, the 29th. You will be seeing this video here, and then also my September budget by paycheck number 1. Yeah, that's it. So that's all. That's all, y'all. That's all I did. I hope you enjoyed it. I thank you for being here. Continue to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Bye for now.